An hour later, once the vehicle got booked, that was my confirmation that we're onto something. And that's really all I needed to be like, this is gonna work. So like I said, after the vehicle got booked an hour later, after being on the actual website, I was just like, yeah, this is it. This is for me right here. So I just kind of, rinse and repeat, just kept on going.
Boom. So what was like the mindset of like when you first got, so if someone's watching this, they have a 9-to-5 job and they're like, I do want to do this other things, but I'm kind of scared to take that leap to get into whether it's a rental car space or just a different space, but they have the 9-to-5 job. They kind of have the curiosity to start, but they don't know how to get over that fear.
You gotta start with one. I feel like you don't need to just go all in, like go all crazy. Just start with one. So let's say if it's for example, if it's the car rental business, while you have a 9-to-5, save enough money to buy your first car cash or finance if you want to go whichever route you'd like to go to. But buy the first car, only one, try it out, see how you like it. Because at that point the risk is not that crazy versus a person that just goes buy 10 cars off rip while still being scared. You can't do that. I always tell people start with one to see if you even like the business, then just go from there. So,
that's key.
yeah.
That's key. I jumped right in.
Yeah.
I jumped right in. We went to 1 to 14 cars in 90 days, and let me tell you, I should have took that route because it would have been a lot less stress, and that's key. So I know last time CMO was talking about getting into the space and still working.
Yeah.
So you were working the job,
Yes.
you got the cars, and then you started doing Uber. Like, what was the time frame from when you started? You quit the job or how'd that work?
Okay, so this is what happened. This was back in, I like to go with dates because I try to remember everything. So this is back at end of 2021. That's when I bought my first course, which was about mobile homes, right? Because at the time I was really just trying to get my hands on anything. I'm like, bro, I got to do something. I don't know what it is, but I got to do something. Even though cars is what I know, cars is what I do, I still was just open to everything. So my first course was buying a mobile home course. You know what I mean? I bought that course.
A mobile home? I didn't know that.
Literally,
okay.
mobile homes, though. I bought that course, went through it. I'm like, then I actually even was going to look at mobile homes, looking into buying them.
Oh, wow.
Literally, I did all that.
Okay.
I guess I never really told this story. But I'm looking into buying mobile homes. I remember one day, drove a few hours, went far out, checked out mobile homes. But eventually I got to realize this is not really my thing. Because while doing that, I still was working at the dealership. But at that point, I cut down my hours from working 6 days a week to working 3 days a week there. And the four days out of the week, I was able to just kind of figure out what it is that I wanted to do. Because like I said, I was so focused on trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But again, at the time, we're still pre-COVID. So I started doing Grubhub. So on the days that I'm working at the dealership or after I get off work, I'll turn on the app and just start working, doing Grubhub from like 6 to 10 or 11 p.m. Then go vice versa. That's what I was doing every single